Hello everybody and welcome back to Masu Pro Wrestling. I'm your host and sole commentator Masu Pro Wrestlington, and tonight we're going to start off with a classic Idol Division contest match. I feel like one we haven't seen in this kind of capacity in a while. We are starting off with the former Idol Division champion, the former two-time Idol Division champion, dancing with Draven, making her way to the ring. Draven lost the title in a multi-man match where Glitchy would regain the title after Draven cashed in her golden opportunity. Both golden opportunities for both divisions were successful, but Draven did not hold on to it for very long, unfortunately for her. Draven cashed in on Glitchy when Rize took her out and just barely from the skin of her teeth picked up the win and held on to it until the PLE, where Draven, unfortunately, to be fair to Draven, had to face off against multiple opponents to try and win the match and got fairly targeted by everyone in the match. Fairly so to the others, but Draven's going to be here and is going to be fighting a familiar face to all of us and, of course, to Draven, as I feel like we haven't seen this match in a while, and it's always been a good match. Draven's opponent is going to be none other than the person that knows her the best in the division, her friend, her best friend, Shmeep's World. Some call her the Purple Kryptonite. To Draven's Superman, this was the person that pinned the first ever person to pin Draven when Draven was undefeated, and the first person to defeat Draven for the title. Shmeeps held the title and even defended it in a Iron Man match against Draven. An incredible Iron Man match, might I add. Shmeep's World here to show up once again and fight her best friend, because when it comes to business, these two take it in the ring. They're friends on the outside, but in the ring, this is all business. These two are here to fight and earn opportunities, and neither one is going to go down without a fight. Bumps the back, collides, takes down Draven with that handspring. Doesn't quite pull it off. Draven ducking the grabs. Rose. Ooh, shoulder first into the turnbuckle. Ref standing beautifully in the way of the camera. Big boy senton from Draven. Draven has been in the conversation when it comes to the Idol Division Championship all year round. She has been the most in the talks, in the matches. Draven has had her name on the lips of the Idol Division Championship for so long, and I feel like finally at this point, Draven is sort of not in the conversation. Draven's had so many shots, has earned the title twice, but now it seems that like many other idols are getting their well-deserved shot at the championship. Not to say that Draven's shots were not well-deserved. It's very interesting. A weird time to be alive in the Idol Division. A great time if you're not Draven. What the hell is Draven looking to do here? We always see something new when these two enter the ring together. Kick out at one. Way too early to call it for Draven. Big boy senton again to Shmeeps. They call her the Purple Kryptonite, but apparently Draven is overcoming it right now. Elbow to the back of the head. Draven goes up top, using everything to her advantage here. Cross body, yes, it does connect, and hooks the leg, looking to put away Shmeeps as quickly as she can. It's an interesting strategy, and one we very rarely see from Draven, but if you have a history of not being able to take this person out, you're going to want to try and take every opportunity you can to pick up the win. DDT. by Schmeep. Standing shooting star press defies gravity. And Schmeeps is looking to maybe springboard to the outside. Thinks against it, though, as Draven enters the ring once again. Headbutt takes Schmeeps off the apron. Rolls in front of the French-Canadian commentator's booth. And now they're going to fight on the outside. They have till 10. Standing Spanish fly onto the floor. Ooh, what the fuck happened there? Draven sweep the leg out from under Schmeeps. Head hit the corner of the French-Canadian commentator's table. Kip up from Schmeeps. Single leg drop kick. It's going to send Draven back into the ring. That corner shot could have pierced the skull of Schmeeps. That was so dangerous. Draven and Schmeeps back and forth with combos there off the ropes for that swinging head scissor. Handspring head scissor. Goes to cover Draven. Could potentially put her away. No, kick out at one. I mean, Schmeeps has done it many times before, but Draven is certainly one of the hardest idols to put away in matches. Definitely one of the most durable. Back elbow in the corner. And a leg drop to the back of the head into the bottom rope and the apron. Schmeeps maybe looking to go around the world up top. Is she? No, a splash. Trying something different onto her opponent. Nearly taking her out with that 2 count. Clotheslines by Schmeeps. Trying to pick up that speed. Sweeping the legs. Could potentially spell the end for Draven in position for an around the world. Rolls through, though. Basement clothesline. Schmeeps kips up. Ducks under. Both these back-to-back. Backstabber by Schmeeps. Drop kick or double stomp to the shoulder. Or the elbow, excuse me. Draven, the lights go out, and Draven is right behind. Going to take the technical difficulties to her advantage here. Throws Schmeeps into the corner and is about to take Schmeeps for a ride. Dancing with Draven. Good night, Schmeeps world. Crawling on her knees for the cover to put away Schmeeps world, but no. Schmeeps gets that shoulder up. And Draven's going to follow her to the outside. As these two gladiators, these internet warriors, fight it out. Spins Draven around into the barricade. And a suplex dumps her. Three count into the barricade. And just beating on Draven where she's got nowhere to go on the outside. Trapped between Schmeeps and the barricade. 6 count. We could see our first ever double count out here potentially, but of course, Schmeeps expertly throwing Draven back into the ring. 7 count. Looking for around the world maybe. Looking to hit it this time. Draven is barely in position. Rolls through again with the same old shtick. Going back to the well there. Catching Schmeeps. Off the ropes. Single leg drop kick into a backflip. Landing on her feet. It's got Draven up against the ropes. Off the ropes. Ducks under. Hurricane Rana flipping. Draven, and Schmeeps is feeling proud of herself there. Standing shooting star press. Connects once more. Now looking to put away Draven here. Oh no. Moonsault off the top. Not going for around the world. Trying to hit something else here too. Kick out of 2 though. Solid 2 count for Draven. Schmeeps trying something else. Critical roll flipping and turning Draven inside out. Critical roll. I would say foot's under the ropes for Schmeeps, though. Ref doesn't see it. Shoulders up anyway. It didn't matter for Draven, though it might matter with expending all that energy. Standing Spanish fly reversed by Draven, going for that cover, trying to catch Schmeeps off guard. Did it work? No. Kick out of 2. Collides in the air, but neither of them connect. This is your opening match, by the way. Once again, neither of them really connect with all of that there. I'm prettier. Bulldog. Off the ropes. Into another Bulldog. Who let the dogs out? It's apparently Schmeeps. Going up for a 3rd time tonight. Can she hit it? And she connects this time to put away Draven. 1, 2, and 3. Schmeeps World finally connects with the Around the World, and the purple kryptonite continues to prove Draven, to catch Draven off guard, to prove that she is the purple kryptonite to Draven's Superman. I mean, at least it's your best friend that could kick your ass and not someone you don't like, but we'll move on to our next match of the night. After that opener, I don't know what you expect for the next match or how they're going to follow up that, but we're going to see a former 2-time Icon Division champion, UnchainedAwesome, making his way to the ring. And I think that Unchained definitely got some sense smacked into him by Sleepy. I think having that championship around his waist, or in his mouth, I guess sometimes, expands his ego a bit much. I think he, when he doesn't have the championship, he's much nicer, a much kinder soul here. Still very dangerous and deadly, but that championship can change a man, and I've been seeing the kind of changes that happen for Chain, and it looks like he's back to his good old self, and it's good to see it. Everybody loves a championship, but sometimes it can go to the head of someone. Speaking of going to the head, the elbow of this man went straight to the forehead of Unchained to earn his Icon Division championship. Sleepy Pengu, former Icon Division championship, lost it to Gareth after Gareth cashed in his golden opportunity, once again being screwed over by Team Wizard King. Sleepy is here to have a singles competition against Chain, maybe a little bit more of a friendlier one than the one when they had in the cage MMA rules. Chain might have re-sparked that old Sleepy Pengu once again, and felt that in the cage as that elbow struck Chain, knocking him out, putting him to sleep, if you will. Sleepy Pengu is here to battle it out with Chain once more for a little bit less of high stakes. Let's see how these two handle it. Sleepy Pengu and Chain locking up early. Clothesline. Of course, Chain's not gonna go down without a fight here. 1 count. Just testing Sleepy there, I guess. Making sure he doesn't go down to 1 clothesline. He is the king of the clothesline, after all. Into the corner. Ooh, catches himself again. Finds himself into a precarious situation. Tree of Woe position. Sleepy Pengu was once at odds with Chain. I mean, if I was Sleepy, and I can imagine, I've had some conversation with Sleepy, that he's still not quite forgiven Chain for what he's done to him previously, but he's come to a point where he's just got to let it go. Sleepy is kind of the best guy you could ever have as a friend or as a compadre. He really doesn't snap Dragon Suplex. He really doesn't hold grudges. Like I say, Sleepy is kind of like a Buddhist monk. He just kind of goes with the flow, and if he needs to, he kicks someone's ass and puts them to sleep. And that's exactly what's going on. So I don't think Sleepy's entirely forgiven Unchained, but it's one of those things that you just guys got to move on, bury the hatchet, And just, he's proven what he needs to prove, and Chain understands that now, but Chain was going after Sleepy for weeks, trying to end his career, and that's not something you can just easily go away from. Knee strike. Again. Hitting those knees, Muay Thai clinch. Chain was attempting to end a man's career. That's not something you can super go past, but fall away, slam position connects. But it seems that Chain has got some sense knocked into him, and he's trying to knock something into Sleepy, apparently, with those knee strikes. Over the top rope, crashing and burning to the floor. Goes for that shotgun drop kick, swatted away. Sleepy trying to grab Chain by the horns as they battle it out on the outside. Throws Sleepy. Oh my god. Catching snap neck breaker. Definitely neither of these two giving anything. They may be on better terms, but they're not going to give each other any sort of leniency or anything but their best, as Chain is thrown into those solid steel steps. 7 count. Could potentially get a count out victory here, but Chain makes it back before the 8. Zigzag. Goes for the cover on Chain. 2 count. Near fall for UnchainedAwesome. Nearly getting put away by Sleepy. Sleepy just might have Chain's number, or again, might just have invoked that old Sleepy Pengu's. Got him up for the go to Sleepy. It does connect. 1, 2, 3. Put his ass to sleep. Sleepy Pengu with a dominant performance against UnchainedAwesome. And it looks like he might not be done with Chain here. The stare down between these two. And Sleepy offers the hand to Chain, and he's going to accept it. Speaks volumes for both of these two. Sleepy Pengu, an absurdly dominant performance over Chain, and Chain with the respect, shaking the hands of Sleepy Pengu as we'll move into our semi-main event of the evening. All right, it's time for the second or semi-main event of the evening. And we saw this competitor compete last week for an Icon Division singles match. He came up a bit short there, even with the help of his protege Gareth on pardon here. The Icon Division champion. I'm interested to know what their plans are with that championship, because Gareth's not wearing it when he's with Merlin. I mean, very, very interesting. The champion not to carry that title around. We've really yet to see Gareth wear that championship. Interesting. Maybe a potential rule by Merlin. You can't wear the championship if it's not mine. I don't know. But these two stole it right from under Sleepy Pengu, who was in the last match. Sleepy's definitely going to be looking to get some revenge on Gareth at some point. Maybe trying to get another shot at the title, getting revenge on both these guys, who did a 2-on-1 for the title after Gareth cashed in his golden opportunity, and Merlin did nothing but mock and showboat that entire match. But someone who leaves showboating at the door, it is Flair Zero riding in from work. Riding in from his bike. We leave the doors wide open for him to just come in straight from work. Flair Zero is here. Flair's an interesting case because I feel like he's similar to Angel in a sense that they don't really have a spot in MPW yet. They don't really have any championship shots lined up. They haven't really had any championship shots lined up. Haven't gotten a championship. So definitely getting a win over Merlin would be very, very helpful for Flair in the future, potentially, for another Icon Division Championship match. Flair 0 will be going one-on-one against Merlin once again. Merlin does have Gareth in his corner, but that did not stop B.A. Tycho from taking him out. B.A. Tycho also will be defending the Openweight Championship in your main event tonight against a randomly selected opponent in a Falls Count Anywhere Openweight Championships rule, meaning that they could fight anyone from any division. Icon or Idol, anyone. Some people we've never even seen before have shown up in the Openweight Championship match. It's randomly selected by the bosses upstairs. Who will be the Openweight Championship contender tonight, and will they dethrone B.A. Tycho tonight? But before we can get to that, we have to get to Flair 0 and Merlin GTB. Merlin elevated Spinebuster, showing the strength. Merlin got kind of outclassed in strength last week against B.A. Tycho, and it looks like that might have affected him on a personal level, and now he's showing off immediately out the gate. Yeah, I think Merlin's compensating for that loss there, really focusing on trying to impress than anything. Could potentially give Flair an opening to capitalize on his insecurities there. Flipping him with the right hands while he's on the apron there. Merlin fights back. Flair's got a little bit of a height advantage or reach advantage. Got Merlin against the ropes, so Merlin's fighting back. This has become a bare-knuckle brawl. Flips Flair all the way around. Power slam. A jackknife power slam, if you will. 1 count. Flair flinging Merlin off him. Flair definitely does not have the power advantage that Merlin does, but they do have the technical advantage. Flair is much more of a methodical competitor, back body drop, than Merlin is. Knows really how to pick apart his opponent. Kick out at 1. Early pins for both competitors here. Oh my gosh, I was going to say leaving Flair to dry, but tosses him over the top rope with no care or worry for him. As Flair's going to get back into the ring, foiling Merlin's plans. Shoulder tackle doesn't knock down Flair. Barely doing anything as he moves him to the ropes. What is Flair potentially thinking? Going to use the ropes to elevate and drop his foot on the chest of Merlin. Merlin in the corner. Flair rolling through for that power bomb. Now targeting the fingies of Merlin. Flair does like targeting the fingies with those boots of his, and he's going for a bit of a combo breaker. Forearm to the skull. 1, 2. Near fall for Merlin. Get caught by one too many of those. He might lose here, but rolls up Flair for a 1 count. Swinging neck breaker a little bit too short. As Flair gets the below 0 and connects it. Covers Merlin. 2. Nearly again. Near fall for Merlin. Gareth has not interrupted Flair in this match, much like he did with B.A. Tycho. Could that potentially be orders from Merlin, or a little bit of a oversight from Gareth, maybe thinking that Merlin's handling it well enough? Who knows? Deadlift, running, power slam, plants Flair into the canvas, and Merlin's going to meet him on the outside in front of the French-Canadian commentator's booth. Running to his opponent. Backbreaker again, showing off that strength, working the back. He could snap the spine in half with that. Back body drop to the floor. Talk about a busted spine when it's landing on concrete. They're at 6 for the potential count out here. Poison Rana, no. Spins around to a Hurricane Rana. 8 count. We could see a count out victory for Flair 0. No luck for Merlin in the couple weeks. 9. I think Merlin might be out on the floor. The referee's giving him so much time. 10, and Merlin barely makes it to his feet before losing there. Gareth upset. Obviously, Merlin not taking a lot of losses. 2 in a row for Merlin. A lucky, or not a lucky, a very powerful and competitive win by Flair with that count out, doing whatever it takes to win, I suppose, giving Merlin a little bit of taste of his own medicine, as we will move on to the main event open weight championship match. Let's check it out. It is time for your main event of the evening, and it's going to be open weight championship match, falls count anywhere. Who will be randomly selected to be B.A. Tycho's challenger for this week? Could be anyone from any division, and it's going to be none other than MPW's own Bunny Bean Usaino will be challenging for B.A. Tycho's open weight championship. And if I had to pick opposites, complete opposites in fighting style, size, weight, it would be Usaino and B.A. Tycho. B.A. Tycho is a hulking mass of a man, and this little Bunny Bean is going to have to go one-on-one, falls count anywhere, anything goes, and it's B.A. Tycho. But I got to say, if anybody can outlast the behemoth of B.A. Tycho, it's got to be Usaino. They are incredibly strong. They outlast many competitors in multi-man matches. They've got some pretty good records in multi-man matches. Can Usaino pick up the open weight championship against none other than the open weight champion himself, B.A. Tycho? Could potentially, has the possibility of being the most dominant openweight champion we've ever seen. A man of this size just doesn't do anything other than win fights. B.A. Tycho, definitely one of the strongest competitors in the MPW roster. And the openweight championship is also known as what, folks? The Blue Chipper Championship, because it's defended twice as many times, not once, but twice as many times as any world championship is being defended. B.A. Tycho, you got to be a fighting champion. B.A. Tycho is the voice of the people. He says he hears you, folks, and he's here to withhold justice inside the MPW arena. Can he do it tonight? I mean, whatever form of justice he believes that is justice. B.A. Tycho. One-on-one with Usaino. I'm thinking this is Usaino's first openweight championship match. I'm honestly starting to lose track of who's challenged for it. But it is Usaino's shot at greatness to join the Mount Rushmore of people who have held the openweight championship. Usaino is coming off of a big win against the former openweight champion Rocky. But she's going to have to face this behemoth of B.A. Tycho. And that's what it's all about, Tycho. The openweight championship. Will we see the titles change hands tonight? Or will B.A. Tycho remain the openweight championship and defend it for the first time? This is his first title defense, and not many openweight champions get past the first defense, because this is the most difficult championship to defend. The openweight championship is here. Senior officials showing everyone what it's all about. Usaino versus B.A. Tycho. Here we go. The bell is rung, and it started. This pandemonium B.A. Taiko spending no time sending Usano to the outside. This is falls count anywhere, meaning they can pin each other anywhere in the arena and use anything to their advantage, any weapons, anything. Nothing is against the rules here. I mean, the worst case scenario is a referee stoppage is the only way for this match to end without a pinfall or submission. B.A. Taiko picking up Usano, showing that difference in strength. Back against the apron. That's the hardest part of the ring, if you guys didn't know that. B.A. Taiko starting this fight with the momentum, but Usano's definitely got that speed advantage, but as you can see, back of the head stomp, Jesus. As you can see, B.A. Taiko's got that weight advantage, just pushing Usano off them, and the knee strikes to the top of the head of Usano are devastating to anyone. That would hurt anything, but again, just shoving Usano off, really showing that strength difference. Able to easily knock Usano off. That step-up knee strike goes for the cover to put away Usano early. One count, though. Barely enough to keep the shoulders down. Drop kick doesn't take B.A. Taiko down. That basement drop kick. B.A. Taiko continues to shove Usano right off him. B.A. Taiko back and forth. Oh, rocks Usano into the barricade. Head first into the barricade as well. Butterfly toss over. Covers Usano. Really looking to put away Usano early. 2 count. And maybe, just maybe, the writing's on the wall for Usano already. Ducks the punch, but there he goes. Usano getting some steam. Right as I say that, though, B.A. Taiko shoves them off. Oh, knee strike, butterfly, DDT, dangerous. Onto the floor, B.A. Taiko doing whatever it takes to put Usano away. Rolls Usano into the ring. This could be the fastest openweight championship match we've ever seen, as B.A. Taiko is already scouting for the in plain sight. No, Usano not going down that easy. Reversal into the bulldog, but pushed off. B.A. Taiko had it scouted, ducks the clothesline, nearly catches himself in the ropes. Neck breaker. Usano using that speed to their advantage. Rocks Usano with that right, flipping them completely over and just tossing them over the body. Goes for the pin. Rope breaks aren't in this match because it's falls count anywhere. A near fall again, a near retain for the openweight champion. B.A. Taiko, as B.A. Taiko's going to go up top. Now what is B.A. Taiko looking from this position? It could truly be anything. That somersault misses it. And Usano working the legs of the big man, trying to chop the trunks of the tree that is B.A. Taiko. This is the little bunny that could. But can they pick up the win against such a David and Goliath match? Over the top. To the outside deadlift. Power bomb to the floor. And B.A. Taiko's not done, right in front of the French-Canadian commentator's booth. B.A. Taiko brutalizing Usano right now. German suplex, hitting the ring post on the way down. B.A. Taiko is completely a monster here. Usano reversal. Taking him down, though. B.A. Taiko's back up with those lightning fast punches. Oh my god, forearm to the side of the head. This should not be legal. Someone like B.A. Taiko shouldn't exist in this kind of business, but this is the business that someone like B.A. Taiko thrives in. Pele kick connects. Taking B.A. Taiko down. Could this be it? Could the Pele kick? Near fall for the champion. Usaino nearly sneaking away with the openweight championship. This is the opportunity that Usaino wants. This is the opportunity that they've been fighting for and clawing for, a shot at a title. Sends B.A. Taiko into the ring. Usaino could be going up for the bunny stomp. Potentially in position is B.A. Taiko. Center of the ring, shoulders down for Usaino. Near fall for the champion. B.A. Taiko kicks out at 2.9. Usaino looking to go. This is how Usaino put away Rocky. But no, B.A. Taiko's not going to fall for that. And Usaino's not going to let B.A. Taiko capitalize. Immediately working through their mistake. Usaino hyped by the crowd, feeding off the energy of the audience here. A near fall scare for B.A. Taiko. Goes for the cover on Usaino. 2, 3. What the hell happened there? It looked like that burst of adrenaline, and Usaino just flatlined. B.A. Taiko retains the openweight championship. In a pretty dominant performance, Usaino nearly had him multiple times, but B.A. Taiko was in control most of that match. I mean, impressive showing for Usaino, but B.A. Taiko once again proving why he is the openweight champion and could potentially be the longest reigning openweight champion we've seen in history. Thank you guys for watching MPW this week. I was Masu Pro Wrestlington, and we will see you guys next week for some more MPW goodness.